Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you 8 sweet fragrances that are by no means juvenile. Sometimes a person wants a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of candy, but you don't want to smell juvenile. These are all elegant, grown type fragrances that smell sophisticated yet sweet. So I can't wait to share them with you. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird and Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of the community, and let's get into this. So the first category, I've got a few different categories, is sweet and ethereal. So these are uber feminine, but there's something about them that's almost otherworldly. The first one is Celeste Joyce by Cadillage. Oh my goodness, this has become one of my favorite fragrances. This fragrance is $28, I think Canadian, $28 for 100 mils. So this is uber affordable. It's one of the most gorgeous fragrances I've smelled actually in a long, long time. So it holds its own with any niche fragrance out there. This has kind of a sparkling, sweet vibe to it. It has pear, orange, and strawberry in the opening, and the heart is jasmine, rose, praline, and peach, and the base is vanilla moss and ambergris scented sandalwood, whatever that is. This fragrance is so delicious. It's very elegant. It's very proper. It's kind of perfumey, I guess. And I'm really, really drawn to that lately. Like, I love gourmands and whatnot. I love all those different types of fragrances. But lately, I'm wanting feminine perfume type fragrances. I don't even know what that means, but this fits in the vibe. So does Mango Oud. So does something like Coco Mademoiselle, where there's a nice balance of fruit, florals, and woodies. So I like that. I like that lately a lot. So this one is gorgeous all year round. It smells very proper, put together, sophisticated, but just a beautiful, delicate, slightly effervescent sweetness. The next fragrance that fits in kind of a sweet, ethereal type vibe is Jasmine Freak. And I would say that this is one of the sweetest in this whole lineup. This smells so grown up. It smells like it's sweet mango and orange, a little bit peachy almost, but mainly mango and orange. But then it has these beautiful luminous florals. That's the only word that I can think of. Like, they feel almost radiant. So when I've worn this, like, seriously, I feel like I'm enveloped in an aura of kind of golden, fruity floralness. Like, it's just amazing. So love wearing this one. The projection is amazing. The longevity is amazing, but it gives me a good sweet kick without being juvenile in the slightest. The florals make this feel really grown. I get more tuberose than I do jasmine, but it is so, so beautiful. The jasmine adds to the tuberose, but the tuberose is definitely, to me, the star floral. And it is more of that bubblegum tuberose, but whatever they've done in here, it's just a beautiful bouquet. And again, it feels quite perfume-esque, stunningly glorious, luminous fragrance. So I love this one. I just imagine a woman walking out and it's like she's beaming from within. That's because she's wearing this. It's so good. These next 2 fragrances are really uber juicy, yet super modern. The first one is Nato Blonde Redhead. Now this is a really kind of interesting mix. It gives me the vibe of strawberries, but like wild strawberries or green strawberries, but technically it doesn't have any strawberry at all. This has saffron, orange, and lime in the opening. The heart is dates, freesia, fig, nectar, and rose, and the base is vanilla, white tobacco, myrrh, chocolate, and driftwood. So this is a really kind of interesting, complex, fruity fragrance. There is a floral component to this, but what I get mainly is mouth-watering strawberries. So I get strawberries with kind of the wildness where you've just picked them. And so they smell slightly green, slightly earthy, sweet, but tart, really flavorful and juicy. That's the vibe from this fragrance. So really enjoy it. As it dries down on the skin, it gets sweeter, and it's almost like it opens up and gets a bit more complex with those kind of softer, almost powdery base notes with the white tobacco and the myrrh and the chocolate. So really, really interesting fragrance. I find that this lasts really quite long on my skin, but it gets kind of moderate reviews in the longevity and sillage on Fragrantica. It just is enjoyable to wear. It's an easy reach, and you're going to smell sweet and decadent, not kid-like at all. It smells really grown. It's kind of a modern take to me on a sweet fragrance. The next one is Juice by Commodity. Now this one opens up very sweet with some strawberry and raspberry. There's of course rhubarb in here, which gives it a bit of tartness. So the sweetness from the raspberry and strawberry is balanced from the tartness, and then there's some woodiness in there. Now this one is fruity, so the sweetness is definitely there, but it's balanced with a bit of woodiness. This gives a little bit more of a serious vibe. So it's like it's pairing fun and juiciness with some serious woods. So really interesting. Again, I find this to be more of a modern take on a sweet, fruity fragrance, but I really enjoy this one. To me, the best version is the expressive. I find that the bold version gets a lot more woody, but this one, it stays super juicy, and I just love the strawberry and raspberry in here. I honestly wish that the rhubarb was pared down just a little bit because it gets a bit tart for me, but really do enjoy wearing this one. These next two sweet fragrances are uber kind of sweet, sophisticated, elegant. The first one is Beijing en Fleur by Claudio Zucca. I wore this the other day, and I loved myself literally all day. Like, I'm like, you smell amazing! And it was this. So great projection on this, great longevity. There's a wide arrangement of notes, which I've talked about before. But this, what I get is kind of a sweet, florally type bubblegum. And I just absolutely love it. It's got a ton of fruits in it, a ton of florals. If I were to pick a fruit, I don't think I could, because to me it just has kind of a cool feel. Maybe apple would be the one that I notice the most. It's mouth-watering to me. And then the florals that I get primarily would be like ylang ylang and frangipani. There's a whole mix of florals from yellow to white in this one. This is smooth, it's rich, it's uber sweet, but it just smells glorious on. So I think that this is so sophisticated. This is a fragrance you could wear as a signature fragrance if you like sweet, but there's like, it's sweet, and like bubblegum to me sounds juvenile, but this is done in such a grown up way. I don't quite get why I get bubblegum out of this, but I do, and I just absolutely love it. So love wearing this one. I've worn quite a lot of it, and it's just a great fragrance. It's a feel-good fragrance for some reason. The next one is Center of Attention by Juliana's Perfumes. Now, I am so excited to tell you that Juliana's Perfumes will now be sending to Canada. So it's actually a Canadian distributor that is going to be distributing the fragrances. I don't think all of them are available right away, but if you go to their website, it'll all be linked down below. If you go to their website, you can find out which ones are being released for Canada. I think eventually the whole works will be, but anyway, Center of Attention, it's inspired by La Capitale by Xerjoff, and this is absolutely gorgeous. This has strawberry, caramel, peach, and labdanum in the opening. In the heart, it has saffron, leather, amber, ginger, and rose. And in the base, it has bourbon, vanilla, benzoin, and oud. So this one is uber sweet, and I get this almost like a sparkling strawberry. On the cap, I can smell the oud, but on the skin, the oud is similar to what I think of in mango oud, where it just adds a little bit of depth to the fragrance. This is a sparkling kind of strawberry, like I think of an effervescent strawberry champagne. This is so beautiful. It's kind of delicate, but so sophisticated smelling with that deeper base. This is very, very grown up. So really, really enjoy wearing this one. It's just gorgeous. This video isn't sponsored by them. I just legitimately love Giuliana's perfumes. I love the quality. And honestly, they're $39 US for 40 mils, which to me is a great price point. All their fragrances, I believe, are that same price point. So like no guesswork. They just keep it solid. And yeah, I think that the quality is great. The longevity is great. It's my favorite kind of inspired house. And what I love about Giuliana's as well is they're doing more and more originals. And I've been really enjoying their originals. So anyway, moving on, these next two are really lean gourmand, but they work well in the summer. They're so sweet. Like these are both really sweet, but they're not juvenile. And the first one is Dolce Amalfi by Xerjoff. I love these bottles, and this fragrance, it smells to me like juicy fruit gum. If you guys ever remember smelling juicy fruit gum, that's the vibe it gives me. There's sweetness in here. I think there's some cloves, so there's a bit of spiciness, but it stays really kind of bright and almost candy-like. To me, Dolce Amalfi is uber celebratory, as is the next one that I have for you. So it's sweet, it's candy-like, it's celebratory, it's energetic. Like to me, I smell this, I just think dance party, like fun dance party, glorious kind of bright colors like this, hot pinks, bright turquoises, just a huge like massive dance party out in the daytime on the beach, and all sorts of smells from candied apples to something a little bit spicy, and you're just taking in all these aromas. That's the vibe that this gives me. It's uber invigorating, super energizing, awesomely happy. Like this is the most mood boosting fragrance you're going to smell. And in the summer heat, even though it's sweet, it's not too much. So really, really enjoy this one. It's sweet and it's candy-esque, but somehow with that little bit of spiciness in here and the complexity of it, it doesn't smell kid-like at all. And the last one is Broceliande by Soradora. Broceliande, what makes this so amazing is the caramel that Soradora does. Soradora puts caramel in a lot of things, and their caramel note is literally spectacular. So I love the caramel in here. This I don't think has lime, but all I smell is lime. I smell some rum or some booze in here. There's a lot of creamy spiciness in this fragrance. So I think of kind of a boozy lime drink that's drizzled in caramel, slightly creamy, but at the same time, it smells really, really sophisticated. So I think almost like New York, going into like one of those low light restaurant that's super high end. Everyone's wearing designer suits and dresses. There's a lot of black going on. There's really cool lighting in there. Everyone's super sophisticated and really impressed with themselves. But they smell like a party. Like, oh my goodness. This is sweet. It's citrus. The caramel's phenomenal. And yet this smells really, really sexy. This is sexy big time. I am addicted to it. I love wearing this one. There's a lot missing from this bottle because my kid reached for it forever until Red came along by Soradora, and then he switched to that one, at least for now. Although he did pull this out the other day and I smelled it and I'm like, that is so amazing. I got to put it on myself. So I love this fragrance. It's really like modern sophistication, sexy, just the perfect amount of sweetness balanced by the citrus. I love this. Really, really enjoy wearing this one. I just think it's amazing for the summertime, although you could wear it any time of the year. But because of that lime and the booziness and that creamy caramel, I don't know. It's mouth-wateringly good, but it's not juvenile at all. It's super intoxicating, super addictive, super sexy. So there you have it, 8 fragrances that are uber sweet, but they're elegant, sophisticated, never ever juvenile. What about you? Have you tried any of these? Are any of these appealing to you? Is there something that you want to try? If there is, leave it in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And other than that, have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.